Good evening, good evening, good evening. How y'all doing this evening? I hope y'all can hear them hand claps. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, how y'all doing this evening? Hopefully all is well. Y'all see I ain't got my glasses on today. I forgot to grab them. And I ain't got no production assistants around here to help me, so I'm gonna go without them today. How y'all doing this evening? Hopefully all is well. Hope you guys had a wonderful week. Hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday. Oh man. Today is Sunday over here at Summer Coat Studios. Everything is somber. Everything is chill. Um, Scooter is doing what Scooter like to do, play that PlayStation. Salem is upstairs. I'm assuming he's taking a nap, and Longhead over there on the couch, watching on YouTube. I really appreciate uh everything and everyone being here. hmm How's y'all Sunday going? Comments wide open. Y'all let me know how you doing. Um, Hopefully it's all is well with everyone. Hope you guys celebrate your fathers today. But because today is Father's Day, and today we're going to talk about fathers. We're going to talk about the good fathers. We're going to talk about the bad fathers. We're going to talk about the present fathers. We're going to talk about the absent fathers. We're going to talk about the fathers that want to be fathers but can't be fathers or don't know how to be fathers. We're going to talk about you name it: tall fathers, short fathers, fat short fathers, slim fathers. Y'all get it. We're talking about dads today. Not many days do dads get to celebrate just being a dad. So today we're going to take that opportunity to celebrate being a dad. Um, One of the most rewarding things that I could have ever done in my whole life is become a dad. It's not easy, and I never will tell you that it is easy, but I will tell you that it's worth it. It's worth it. Every chance you get to be a dad, show up to be a dad. Whether it's through sports, whether it's through academics, whatever it is that you got to do with your family and your fatherhood, be that person. Because believe it or not, men, we anchor the family. We are the foundation, besides Christ Himself. We are the foundation of our families. We are the ones who are tasked with taking care of everybody. We are the ones who are tasked with being responsible. At the end of this lifetime, when you stand before God, He's gonna say, "What did you do?" Is that your phone? That's your phone right there, Dallas. That's your phone right there. Put it on silent. Y'all excuse me. Production issues. Anyway. Oh, okay. Anyway. Um, but we are the ones who are responsible for taking care of our families. We have to go when others want to or need to chill. We gotta show up when, when nobody else wants or can show up. It's an honor though, because I tell Ebony when she gets back to heaven, she's gonna be oily as all get out, and I mean that. Um, she has to, yeah, yeah. Whatever she said I'm gonna keep her in prayer. Yes. Besides that, um, yeah, I'm gonna go with that right there. Yeah, we're gonna stay with that right there. But anyway, um, she is going to be oily. She's going to be, although we didn't have children together, we got children together. We love all of our children. We got a bunch of them jokers. As you could tell with the thumbnail, they are my focus. All six of them plus one. I had to include my baby boy Say Say as well. He belongs to me as well. Hey there, Cheryl. How you doing? Hey there. Tell your people I said Happy Father's Day. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to what you call it as well. Thank you so very much. So yes, I see you watching Kirky. Happy Father's Day to you, man. Happy Father's Day to my uncles. Happy Father's Day to my cousins, all of my brothers, and all of my friends, co-workers, everybody. Happy Father's Day to everybody. You know, I'm going to say Happy Father's Day to my own dad as well. Um, However, I'm going to do it in a different way. I'm about to call him, and we're going to see if he answers the phone. I hope he does. He should. Since I'm one of his favorites. Let me see here. I'm gonna call him. This is impromptu. I ain't got to. He my dad. I ain't worried about that. Yeah, this my dad call. This I'm calling my dad right now. Let's see if he answers the phone. See, it says pops. He probably ain't gonna answer the phone. Yep. He not gonna answer the phone. Okay. He'll call me back. Anyway, he'll call me back. He doing what he likes to do. Mind his business. Anyway, happy Father's Day to everyone. If you lost your dad, my heart goes out to you. If you're not speaking with your dad, if you guys are estranged right now, my heart definitely goes out to you. I talked to the vast majority of my children today. Let me see. Scooter told me Father's Day last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So he got ahead of the game. DJ, Demarcus. I haven't heard from Sugar Mama, I haven't heard from Tyreek, but I assume Tyreek is at work. So we're going to let him slide. Destiny, she bought me a Father's Day gift. I appreciate that. I don't know if that person that I'm married to said Happy Father's Day to me, but we're going we're gonna let her slide because we love her. I don't remember. So anyway, but you know what? Just being a dad, honestly, is I can't say it enough. It is a great honor. It is my pleasure to become a dad. I remember how I became a dad, not the physical act, but I remember praying to God. I said, "Well, God, this is my whole prayer." I said, "God, I want you to give me a daughter because I want you to give me a woman that loves me unconditionally." That was my prayer to God, and lo and behold, a couple years later, here she is upstairs with attitudinal. She know I love her though, and I believe she loves me as well. But yeah, after that, the floodgates came open. After her came DJ. Then after DJ came Sugar Mama. And then about 11 years after Sugar Mama, here comes Scooter. And then, Ebony and I got married earlier this year. And then I took on another one with Tyreek. Then there's Demarcus, the oldest. So I got a total of 6. Um, then Destiny messed around and gave us Salem. And so, I'm not his natural dad, but I step in place to be his dad if I need to. So Salem is mine too. He's a Williams, so he belongs to us. And so we love him just like we love all the rest of them. He's gonna get an inheritance. He's gonna get all of the things that he's supposed to have, just like all the rest of the children. I told him today he was my favorite grandboy. Now he just looked at me, sucking on that pacifier, but he is my favorite because he's my only. But I told him he may have to share that title later on. So you got to share that title later on. So because I'm expecting for all the rest of them to do what they decide to do and have children as well. So no pressure from me though. No pressure from me at all. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, my mom did say Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. Oh gosh, you did say it. And then this one here, she said it as well. Every case 6045. What's my gift at though? Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, no, but being a dad is it's not easy. It's not easy, but it doesn't need to be as hard as people want to make it out to be either. Sometimes I think that we as men overthink things. Matter of fact, not sometimes, all the time. All the time we as men overthink things and we make things much bigger than what they need to be concerning fatherhood. Yes, it's a great task. It's a heavy weight. It's a huge glory. And chances are, being a dad, you're only going to get your payoff is going to be when your children become adults. That's usually what happens. Usually the mom is way more nurturing, so therefore she's going to get the bulk of the love, affection, and things like that. However, that's not that big of a deal because most of us have been taught to put ourselves second or put ourselves last anyway because of the sacrifice of being a parent, being a dad. Mothers absolutely make sacrifices, but today we're not talking about mothers. We're talking about dads. But dads make a lot of sacrifices. I've known fathers to go a whole lifetime and be sick and be broken down and things like that and won't say a word when we should, because anything that affects us physically, emotionally, mentally, generally affects our children, our family, our wives and things like that. So we need to do everything that we need to do to make sure that we're good and to take care of ourselves. You only get one time at this thing right here. We only get one opportunity, one life. And so we only get to experience this one time. All that I cannot do, or all that I did not do up to this point when it comes to most of my children. Oh, here he is right here. Yellow.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up, old head? Happy Father's Day.
You too.
What you got going on? Oh man, okay. I got you live on my podcast right now. I told everybody I was gonna call you on the air. See if you gonna answer the phone. Yeah, so say I understand. I get it. I appreciate you being safe. How you doing today?
Sleeping all day.
Been at home sleep? You know what? Believe it or not, I did the same thing. I did a little sleeping today. I'm on some new medicine, and for whatever reason, it makes me tired. But hopefully, once it get into my system, I ain't got to worry about it no more. Yes.
They got me on this blood pressure medicine and stuff, so it make me sleepy.
Well, no, I'm not on blood pressure medicine, but I hope that you do better. Did you finally give up smoking cigarettes? Okay, well, that's a good start. We're gonna go with that.
I left it alone about 6, 7 months ago.
Okay, good. Okay. I just want to say Happy Father's Day. I love you. I'm proud to be your son. Um, you know,
You too, son.
you a dad, a granddad. What'd you say, Ebony? Oh, you're a dad, a granddad, and a great granddad. So you got the. You said what now?
All of it.
Yeah, you get all of it. So it's all good. She over there. She can hear you. What? Anywho, all right. She said Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, honey.
Scooter over there too. Scooter, you gonna tell your granddaddy Happy Father's Day? Scooter said Happy.
Thank you, Scooter.
He said Happy Father's Day as well. He playing video games, so yeah. Just want to say, man, I love you. I hope.
Hey,
Who did?
George.
Oh, tell her I said hey there.
She hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, y'all be careful.
Son, I'll talk to you later.
All right then.
Thanks, son.
Love you right back. Later. So there's that. My dad and I, we got our relationship. Uh, I'm the first person he ever sent a text message to. So shout out to me. But no, seriously, being a dad is not easy. I understand some dads aren't as good as others, and others aren't as bad as others. But being a dad is being a dad. Oh man, I can't say how much of a privilege it is. I can't say how much of an honor it is that my name, my legacy, and everything that I have in me is being, you know, ushered forward in the future. Every time you get a new child, you get a new opportunity to do something different than you did from the last time. So I got 6 of them. So I got 6 opportunities to make sure they're good. But them young adults now, they are young adults, so I can't really be a dad to them right now. I don't think I think that, I could be more coach than I can dad. And so with that, um, I'm here for them if, they need, whatever. Um, the junior Daryl, he just, got his own place by himself for the first time. So we did everything that we could. His mom, his natural mom, and Ebony, his bonus mom, we all did everything that we could to make sure that he was started out great. We always want to make sure that he or any of those children have exactly what they need. I told him, we supplied all of his necessities, and at this point, you don't need to come by here for 90 days. Okay? No, but seriously though, my children are more than welcome to be at home. Let me see here. Hmm Let me see. I think that you are way more nurturing than me. You're calm, compassionate, patient, giving, very loving, attentive, etc. You're all the things that a father should be. Well, thank you. Girl, you could have came on air and said that. You ain't had to type that, but I appreciate that. Thank you. You sitting over there? Why you ain't even tell this to my face? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing because you gon' I'm just playing. I really appreciate that. The crazy part is I don't consider myself a nurturer though. I don't consider myself a nurturer at all. I don't. I don't think that I'm a nurturer. And maybe I don't have the idea of what nurturing means, but I don't think that I'm a nurturer at all. I'm very direct. I'm very forward. Um, Now I will say I'm gracious. Oh, oh, okay. Well, y'all hear that? No, you didn't. But anyway, she said that I hug and I. What'd you say I do? I'm expressive with my love. Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. She says that I am all the things that women are supposed to be, or that is said that they're supposed to be, right? And that men are not. But that's the thing, though. I don't know if I've ever really looked at myself in those regards, but I really do appreciate that. I mean, I don't know. To me, some of the stuff is basic. I like to do stuff like, cook for the family. I'll break out the barbecue grill. I'll put something on the stove. The only day I'm not cooking is today, and I'm hungry. So I don't know what they got planned for me. It's getting later by the second, but I won't. Oh, okay. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm worth a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Okay. No, but seriously, I don't know. I think a lot of this comes with having a bunch of children. I've had to learn over the years with these children that, and I'll say this and and I mean everything about this. And this goes not just for my children, but for a lot of people. We can love uh, people equally. We can, but we cannot love everybody the same. I don't operate from a place of trying to love everyone the same because that's virtually impossible. That's literally impossible. Um, Everybody is wired differently, so everybody needs something that's different. Scooter, he needs something way different than Demarcus needs. He needs and Destiny needs stuff different from Sugar Mama. I had spent a great deal of time trying to learn my children and learn, those that are around me so that I can cater my love to them. So, and it may seem as if though I'm nurturing and all of the things, but I just thought it was just me being, a dad. You know, I guess I appreciate that though. I appreciate that, Ebony. I don't know how to be anything else but a dad when at this point in my life. It's hard even with these children like going into adulthood and doing things for themselves and doing things on their own to relinquish that hands-on mindset when it comes to them. Even Daryl Jr. and I, we work together, and I have to remind myself that I don't have to check to see if his car is there. Okay. I will. I have to remind myself that I don't have to make sure that his car is at work to see if he got there on time. He lives 3 minutes from work, so I don't have to do that. But it's that's not easy for me to do right off the top of my head. I remember when we first started working, he came to me talking when he first started working there, he came to me talking about some issues he was having. And, an unhealed um, father would have flown off at the handle and, thrown stuff all around. But no, I do, like Ebony says, give God credit that I was able to say to him, "Hey, you're a young adult. I taught you how to deal with authority. I taught you how to deal with people. So handle your business." And so that's what has happened. And I have not had any other conversations or issues with him based on that. Give God and yourself credit. There are plenty of men that have a bunch of children. Not all of them are active, loving fathers. Well, you're right. Excuse me, and I really appreciate that. But I've also wanted to be better than what I saw. I can't say it no other way. I've always wanted to be better than what I saw. I've always wanted to be better than what I've experienced. So, my children know, but I tell everybody it's a running joke of mine. Like I tried to be a deadbeat with them kids. They wouldn't let me though. Them jokers they got my license plate memorized. I couldn't leave if I wanted to. Like they know my first name, last name, middle name, shoot, social. They got every bit of information that they need to find me. I cannot hide that we all look alike. So I can't go into witness protection. So I'm stuck with this. So I'm just bigger than them. That's all. I'm the biggest one out of the whole bunch. So I just, I don't know how to be anything else but their dad. I don't know how to, I'm learning now, to be a husband all over again. I haven't been a husband in a very long time. And it's it's not really challenging. It's better, it's getting better every day because we're two perfect strangers that came across one another in the most unconventional way, and God says, "Hey, I want y'all to go and link up." And so that's what we did. But seriously though, I am proud to be their dad. I'm proud to be Salem's granddad. Today was the first time in a long time where he wasn't crying and carrying on when it was trying to, when it was time to come to me. And I guess he's used to hear because I could talk, and Salem would be jumping out his skin almost, and I don't know why. I don't know what's up with Say. I don't know why he feels like he can't listen to his granddaddy talk or whatever the case may be, but he can get to jumping and carrying on. I'm like, bro, I ain't even talking loud, but that's Salem, and I love him. I love his mom, and I love everything that has to do with him. He is such a pleasure. He's such a joy. DJ bought me a T-shirt from I don't know where it came from, but it's a 3X. I can't even wear the doggone T-shirt. So doggone big. What you looking at? Oh god, yeah, let me tell you something. I'm over here talking about her grandbaby, and she over here looking at me sideways like she's trying to jump on me or something. I'm sorry. I didn't. I promise you I didn't mean to talk about your grandbaby. Please, 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 ma'am. Please, ma'am. Please don't hurt me. Please, I'm gonna have to stay on. Now I gotta stay online until I go to work, so I don't get jumped on. Cause she don't. It's something about that boy that she don't want me to say nothing about the boy. He came from my body, but she don't want me to say nothing about him. Okay, all right. Please don't hit me. No, seriously though, we don't have that type of relationship. But seriously, yeah, being a dad is wonderful. Being a dad is it ain't. Oh, I ain't gonna say it's wonderful all the time because I'm lying. Sometimes it's like, man, where did these Negroes come from? Being a dad, I can tell you, just like being a parent in general, is one of those situations where it's the most risky investment you'll ever make because you can invest and you don't know what you're gonna get in return. I've seen situations where people were raised in the same household, got the same love, got the same care, got the same provision, and all the things that still turned out to be crazy. Some became doctors, others became crackheads. It's happened. I've seen it, and it's happened on numerous occasions. Now, I ain't saying it happened in my family, and I hope it doesn't happen in my family. But what I am saying is, I've seen stories, I've seen instances where you have people that are raised in the same environment, yet they have two different experiences. They have two different lifestyles that they gain. Some people get the good parts of their fathers. Some people get the bad parts of their fathers. Some people get the um, hard work. Some get the drinking. So it's always gonna be something. Whatever you connect to it is what you're gonna get. Me, how I don't know exactly what I got. I think I got my resilience from my dad. I'm pretty sure I did. I got my resilience from my dad. He's a very resilient guy. He's super smart. He's a man that can do anything. My dad was always my superhero growing up. I remember in JD Davis when I forced his signature, I was so scared. I was in the second grade. I forced his signature and I thought for sure that I was gonna end up dying. Shout out to Miss Turner, God rest her soul. She caught me. She made me think. She was good. She made me think that I was getting away with it, and then at the end of class, she grabbed me going out the door because she knew my dad picked me up from school every day, and he told me up. But hey, would I do it again? Probably so, because I was just like that. I was one of them ones. But but the vast majority of the time I spent was with my grandfather, Fiji, aka Moses Senior. He was the one that he gave me my first job. He was the one who really, really put me on to life. I remember when I first had Destiny, and I think Destiny had started to walk or something like that. And I used to go down up and down the road between Columbus and Pittsview. And I came in because I used to love go to my grandma's house to eat. So I went in there. By this time, my granddaddy was already retired at the time. And so I went in there and they had just got done cooking. And I was like, yep, let's go and do it. And so I went and go get me a plate and things like that. My granddaddy rebuked me. He said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm about to eat." He was like, "No, if she don't eat, you don't eat." And from that point on, it never happened again. I never not fed my children before myself. And it's all it took with that one time because I respected him and I looked up to him just that much that he had that type of influence in my life. He could say to me, "That's not how you do things." And not only that, that's how he was. I saw him be that person. My granddad worked very hard on the railroad. He worked very hard on the railroad and he made sure my granddaddy was the first person that I was ever known to be an Uber. He lived in Peachtree, Alabama, and he used to pick people up and drop people off on his to and from work every day. And then he would pick me up also and take me back down the road. And he gave my first job untying his boots every day after, and I would get paid 50 cents. Back then, 50 cents would take you a long way. 50 cents can't take you from here to the corner nowadays. But my granddad had that much influence on my life. And he's usually a person that I think about when it comes to fatherhood and manhood and things like that. My granddad, although he didn't have my oldest aunt, which is like my second mom, he treated her like his own daughter, and I think that's where I get it from. Like, I ain't like these other dudes. I don't care if a woman got children. Matter of fact, I would never date a woman that didn't have children. I would never marry a woman that didn't have children. So I would. My granddad taught me how to be a bonus father. Never a step. I never called my children stepchildren because they ain't no steps. These are my children. All six of them on that thumbnail for a reason. I specifically asked for a group picture to post it for Father's Day because I did not want anybody to be excluded from that situation. We were celebrating Scooter's birthday last weekend, and um, I wanted all of my children to be included, all six of them, plus Say. So yeah, I'm proud to be their dad. If y'all got anything to say about your fathers, put it in the comment. Let me see here. I'll post the phone number if y'all want to talk about y'all's dads. We're gonna talk about dads, and we're gonna love on dads today. Hey, let me tell you something. This is the first Father's Day I've seen. One of the first Father's Days I've seen in a very long time where I don't see people trying to hijack our day. I'm finally seeing people push back against women in particular, push back against the bitterness, the anger, and all of that. I get it. You're a single mom. You raise children by yourself, and you should not have had to do that, but you're still not a dad. No matter how you try to cut it, you're still not a dad. We appreciate your sacrifice. We appreciate everything that you've done. We appreciate you how you took care of your children. You raised them to be great, but you're still not a dad. I know single dads right now to do everything for their children. They have custody of them. They live with them. They do all the things, but we don't tell them Happy Mother's Day. We just tell them Happy Father's Day. That's part of it. That's part of life. That's part of what happened. If my children just so happened to lose their mothers, I would have been a single father that took care of my children. That's all I would have been. So I appreciate you guys for allowing us to have this because we don't usually get anything but maybe our birthdays and Father's Day. And I love Father's Day and I love my birthday. I used to hate the day I was born because every time I turn around, something bad happened. But God turned that around for me. So now I love my birthday because God gave me to the world in that on that day. And I also love being a dad. So I'm gonna be a dad and I want to celebrate being a dad. I appreciate y'all for being um gracious enough to let us have this day. I'm not gonna be here this for long. This is gonna be my last show for the summer. I'll probably be back at the end of July, beginning of August. I am going to not have any live shows. I probably do replays. Scooter is here, and so we're going to start his flag football season soon. Excuse me, and I will, of course, be posting about it. I think this is his first time playing flag football, so we're gonna do flag football. And I just so happened to end up being a coach. So, and I'm blitzing everybody, everything. We blitzing. So I done already said what I'm gonna give you my game plan on what I'm planning on doing. Blitzing everything and blitzing everybody, hands down. That's all we're doing. Balls to the wall. But I just want to come on here and celebrate dads. Dads, I appreciate you guys, man. Keep showing up. Keep being there for your children. A lot of time it's a very thankless position, but it's worth every part of the payout. It's worth every part of the outcome. I wish I was going to invite my children on today, but some are at work and others are asleep, getting ready for work. Let me see about this one over here. Young man, you want to come say something about Father's Day? Here you come. Hurry up. Come on. Say what you got to say into the microphone.
Um, your dad is the reason why.
Speak up so they
Your
can hear you.
your dad is the reason why you made it in life, and so always be grateful for him, and always love him, and don't treat him badly. That's it.
In Jesus' name. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Is that for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right. Go on back. See? There you go. Yeah. If I could get, if we can get Dallas to come out the game for a few minutes, then I know you can call your daddy. And fathers, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I learned here recently that a 5 minute conversation can change a lot. And I want you guys to understand and know that no matter the situation, no matter how far you can go, sometimes a conversation is all it takes. So do what you can. If you have been estranged from your children, step up. Step up, do your thing. Take care of your children. Your children need you. A lot of them don't know how to express it. A lot of them won't ever express it, but I can tell you for sure, your children need you. I would tell anybody, dads need their children just as much as children need their dads. You guys each have something in you that the other needs. Whether it's a word of encouragement, whether it's a, hey dad, I'll just kind of check on you. Whether, hey son, I'll just kind of check on you, whatever the case may be. Everybody, please don't spend this lifetime angry with your dad. If your dad has passed on and you didn't get a chance to make up with your dad, you can always ask God to heal your heart right now and ask Him to fix your heart concerning your dad. I've seen people let their dads go home to glory or wherever they went and still hold grudges and things like that against their fathers. I wouldn't suggest that for anybody. Sometimes in life we're gonna have to deal with things. We're gonna have to deal with things. And we're gonna have to deal with people, and we may not even get an apology. But at the end of the day, the Bible tells us to honor our father and mothers. That's the only commandment we're promised. That's the only one that guarantees you long life here on the earth, here on the earth. God is specific. He didn't say just the good ones, just the bad ones. Honor is honor. If you don't know what honor means, get you a dictionary and look up the word honor. Yeah, there are some people that have broken relationships and things like that, that it seems as if the honor can't be given. But nobody said you had to be in the presence of a person to give them honor. Nobody has to say that a person has to be on your line for you to give them honor. You could treat people with respect, with kindness, and even say nice things about them without them being around. Honor your parents, honor your family, honor your father in particular. Um, Now I'm not saying every person whose life been short has been cut short is due to dishonoring their family or dishonoring their father, but I can say that you can almost guarantee if you honor your father and your mother, but we're talking about fathers right now. If you honor your father, you are guaranteed, according to God's word, to have a long life. It's the only commandment we're promised. And I get it. My generation, a lot of us didn't have our dads around for whatever reason, whether they went to prison, whether your mom and dad could not make it, whatever the case may be. But that does not give us a right. That does not give us the gall or anything like that to not take care of our dads honorably. Now, I'm not saying that you gotta put them on your payroll. I ain't saying that you gotta buy them a car, buy them a house, or anything like that. Some relationships don't need to be restored. If we're honest, some don't. Some relationships don't. Some relationships need to stay dead. But if you can come up with a way to honor your father, I suggest that you do that, because no matter how we look at it, God is a God of individuality. He deals with you one on one. Jesus went to the cross in order for you to be able to deal with God one on one. Jesus tore that veil. You can go right into God now and say what you need to say. And you can say to God straight up, hey, check this out. You know me, you know my heart, you know how I feel about my father. I'm asking you to give me a new heart concerning my dad. And I guarantee you God will do that. I guarantee he will. It won't be one of those things where it won't be anything probably major or deep or anything like that, but you'll get a renewed sense of understanding, belonging, and you may find some compassion in there for your dad. Because I get it. All parents aren't good. And hey, it's some bad moms out there too. If you're honest, it's a whole lot of them out there, but a lot of them still get credit because the child lived with them. But it's some dads out there that really, really want to be um, a big part of their children's lives. And I would suggest, anybody, no matter who the hindrance or what the hindrance may be, do all that you can to stop it. Like today, help people to get to where it is they need to go. Now, I'm not telling you chase anybody. I'm not telling you that you need to beat the door down or anything like that. What I am saying is you do have an opportunity. You do have a responsibility to do your part. Honor your father, even the bad ones, even the ones that are in prison, even the ones that are strung out on drugs, even the ones that mistreated you, even the people that got here through SA. If you made it here, that was the ship that God used to bring you here. And I know it sounds harsh. I know it sounds rough, but at the end of the day, I didn't write it. I didn't make the rules. I'm just giving you what I've been tasked to give. Honor your father. Honor your father and do what you need to do to make sure that your hands are clean. And that's all you can do. Make sure that your hands are clean concerning the people that or the person that decided to bring you here. And I know you didn't ask to come. You didn't ask to come. You didn't ask to be here. But it is your duty. It is your responsibility that you are here to honor these people. Yeah, it is. Honor those who were father figures to you. My uncle texts me Happy Father's Day. I'm about to text him back in a few minutes once I get off of here. But I honor him. I honor my best friends. I honor my cousins. Everybody. Honor all the good dads around you, grandparents. Unfortunately, like I said, we all didn't get dealt a good hand when it came to parents, but we still have to honor them. If you can't honor them, don't dishonor them. Keep your words, your thoughts, your hands, and your actions to yourself. Just stay quiet. That's easy. It's the easiest thing for you to do. And I know Father's Day is a little bit rougher for some than others because some people lost their fathers and they really miss them. And so being able to celebrate your dad here on earth, I can't tell you the countless um comments I've read on social media with people saying, "Embrace your dad. My dad's gone. My dad's not here anymore. Embrace your dad. Love your dad. Hug on your father." Hey, I just got the phone with mine. My dad and I don't talk every day. When we talk, it's always a good time. I love him. I honor him. I cherish him. Um, Toot about to get blocked. You are nowhere near the favorite. You should love your dad, Toot. You look just like him. Same height and everything. Y'all the same size. So you're not his favorite person. Um, let me see here. What Bay talking about? Let's see. Thank you for teaching. People always quote the commandment to honor your parents, but they rarely tell you how. When the relationship is fractured, the forgiveness and honor must be Holy Spirit led. Well, I mean, girl, you know who you married. No, but seriously though, I want people to really take this seriously. Today is a great day to text them. Whatever you need to do to make sure that that relationship is good. If you have the opportunity today, I beg of you, please send your dad a text, send him an inbox on Facebook, send him a message on Instagram. A lot of times stuff like that convicts people. It convicts people and it makes them wish they had done better. I remember this. I remember back in 2004, I was I was a truck driver, young truck driver. I had just started driving in 2003, and so my dad had moved back down south, and he was he was local, he was close by, and I had just started my first trucking job, and my dad was part of the motivation I became a truck driver, and so I had a student to take from Columbus up here to Spartanburg, South Carolina. And I asked my dad if he wanted to go with me. I drove a red classic long nose Freightliner, old freight shaker. And so we bobtail up. So we bobtail up to Spartanburg, dropped Buddy off. I still remember the dude's face and what he looked like, but I can't remember his name. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So we were driving back. We on the CB radio talking trash, swapping spit, all the things. And then we coming down 85, wide open at 70 miles per hour. And my dad sitting in the passenger seat, he looked over at me. He said, "Son, I'm sorry. I love you." That was it. That those few words right there changed our whole relationship. I didn't ask for it. I didn't go seeking after it. My dad was very well aware about what he did and what he did not do in my life. I didn't have to remind him. But I did appreciate the accountability. I did appreciate the humility. I did appreciate all the things that came along with that and that fixed our relationship. It was genuine. It's from a real place. We weren't talking about anything in particular. We were just riding and just spending time with one another. And that was the conversation that really fixed us. And I know that a lot of people will probably never get that. And I know that you won't because your dad may be gone or he may be gone on home to glory or you don't know where he is or anything like that. But if my dad can do it after all of those years of being absent, yours might be able to do the same thing. And I think, and it was all because I planted the seed of inviting him to go with me. So, and it wasn't even something I thought about. It was just like, hey, you know what? You my dad, let's go. And I wasn't expecting anything, but it just happened that way. So thanks, Toot. I wasn't expecting anything, but it just happened that way. And I'm glad that it did. And from that day to this one, my dad has never asked me for anything but to bring his grandchildren around. That was it. That's all he's ever asked me for. That's all he's ever wanted. And I did what I could to honor him in that. Excuse me. Now him and I, we've had other conversations. We've had other hard conversations since then. And I can honestly say that it was some of the best conversations that we've ever had. 'Cause my dad and I, when I was like 18, we got into a fight. We did. And the truth of the matter is, if it wasn't for my grandfather, who knows what would have happened. Things like that happen. It's family. It's you but to this day, I will honor him. I will honor my mom because these are two that brought me here. I didn't choose them. They didn't choose me. But this is who God put me with, and I'm rolling with these two. Good, bad, right, wrong, and different. I'm rolling with these two. These are ones I got. These are ships that brought me. So that's what I'm gonna roll with. I'm gonna roll with that right there. I love them. I honor them as much as possible. So it can happen. Honor your father and mother. The only commandment. Now, hey, I'm a man. The Bible tells me I'm happy as a man with a quiver full concerning the child. I got a bunch of them jokers. I take them jokers and I point them in the direction I want them to go. I learned them. I learned their ways. I learned their lifestyle. And I learned what's best for them. And I point them in that direction because I'm their dad. I got foresight. I got wisdom. Like I always tell Daryl Jr., I got 20 some years head start on you. So a lot of stuff you think you know, I've already gone around that 2 or 3 times. I try to give them all the free wisdom I can because I love them and I respect them. I want them to be able to build a life and take care of their own families. So as a dad, my reasonable duty is to make sure they become not just adults, but productive adults, God fearing adults, citizens that will take care of the community, citizens that will honor their neighbors and understand and know who their neighbors are. We're not a prejudiced people. We're not a racist people. We're not a bigoted people, but we have what we have. We believe what we believe. We like what we like, and we're gonna respect everyone else. We don't start anything, but we will finish. My children know 21st birthday. You know what you're getting for your birthday. Starts with a G, end with a lock. That's what you get for your birthday from me. Because we do believe in protecting ourselves. We do believe in looking out for one another. I got a motto. When we celebrate each other when we're up and we encourage each other when we're down. That's how it has to be. Take care of one another. I gotta give a shout out to DJ. I gotta give a shout out to Sugar Mama. Gotta give a shout out to Destiny for taking care of that little brother while he's been here. I've been at work. Shout out to Ebony. She's been doing her part too. This is a team effort. Can't do anything without. That's why we're Team Williams. I can't do anything without them. Just like they can't do nothing without me. They would be lost without me. Oh my goodness. Worse than Robin Thicke. No, but seriously, look, I love each and every one of them. I am proud to lead them. It ain't always fun all the time, but it's something I am honored to do. And when I give all of these jokers back to God, when Jesus cracked them clouds, and if we're still here and I give them all back, I'm like, God, I pulled everything I could out of them. I prayed for them. I fasted for them. I made sure they had every opportunity possible. That goes from DeMarcus on back down to Dallas and Salem. They won't ever, and I want them to say that my dad wasn't there. I'm going to the studio with Kanye and we putting out a mixtape. I'm dissing all them niggas. Every last one of them. It's 6 tracks. All of them gonna be 10 minutes apiece. An hour-long album with 6 songs on it. So, no, but seriously though, happy Father's Day, fellas. I'm 52 minutes in. I ain't expect to be on here this long. So I'm hungry and I got some stuff to do around here. And the Daryl Show, like I said, we're going on a little sabbatical. We're going on a little hiatus for the summer. Got to pay attention to Scooter because he's going back to school in August, and we're going to make sure that he has the best flag football season that he can. I'm blitzing everybody as an assistant coach, and we're going to honor each other. We're going to lift each other up. We're going to be everything that we can be for one another. If all hearts and minds are clear, I love you guys. And about a month from now, oh, hold on, let me put this comment up here. I pray for those that haven't forgiven their fathers. That type of forgiveness is very important. It is hard to believe God's unconditional love if you haven't forgiven your earthly father. Now, this is absolutely true. And I should have made mention of that. Honestly, your parents are the first ones that really help cultivate your relationship with God. You can't tell me you trust God if you don't trust your natural parents. And not only that, It's something you need to remember. You can be angry with God just like you can be angry with your dad, your natural father. I don't know of anybody who has not had any issues with their natural father. So, and you can see your natural father. So I know that you have issues with your heavenly father whom you cannot see. He's not going to give you everything that you want all the time. He's not going to do everything that you want him to do all the time. That's a fallacy. That's something that people say, which they really don't understand or mean. But that's not how it works at all. A lot of times, people say, "Oh, I just want to love better." God is not going to pour it in you. He's going to put you in situations where you can't help but love. I want to be more patient. He's not going to install patience in you. You got to get it the old school way. You're going to be in situations where you have no choice but to be patient. That's what parents do. That's what good parents do. Yeah, some of the things are going to come easy, but other things is going to take a little work on your part. That's what a great and loving father does. He provides opportunity for you. Scooter went to church with us a few weeks ago. He said, he had never gone to this church before because he wasn't even born when I was going to the church. He was like, everybody knew my name. Everybody kept saying, "Hey, Scooter." And I said, Scooter, it's good for you to have favor based on what your dad has done. That's a good thing. Honor that, cherish that, and don't squander that. People respect your dad. They respect you. They honor you. So, dads, do what you can. Show up for your children. Be great. Love them. Dads, reach out to your children. Children, reach out to your dads. Respect one another. Honor one another. Forgive one another. I promise you, the kid wasn't always perfect in that situation either. I know that for a fact. Okay? We love you. Bless you. And we're gonna see you in about a month because we got some things going on over here at Summer Coat Studios. You're probably gonna see a different background. You're probably gonna see I don't know. You're probably gonna see a new theme song. It's a lot of stuff going on over here. So we're working hard over here to make sure that we can always bring you good quality content. And if you guys didn't know, excuse me, if nobody has told you, again, happy Father's Day, brothers. I love you. Hopefully all is well. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope you guys have a great summer. We're going to watch Toy Story because we're leading up to next weekend to go see Toy Story 5. So we got to watch, which one we on tonight? 3? Excuse me, Toy Story 3 tonight as a family. Destiny already said to let her know so she can come downstairs and watch it with us. So we're about to start watching Toy Story 3 in a little while as a school to get off to the video game. And we're going to just love on one another. And I'm going to finish celebrating Father's Day and get ready for work. All right. Because that's what dads do. Dads go to work. God bless you guys. Pray for me as I pray for you. And I hope all is well with you guys. If I don't get a chance to talk to you, happy Father's Day. God bless you. God keep you. And we'll see you soon. Peace. Hey, little Musty. My bad. I forgot. I was too busy trying to get up out of here because, I'm off to the next thing. Check this out. I forgot to tell you, I need for you to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. Every time you see this chocolate man with these headphones and this doggone black glasses, you're finna get some good quality content. We over here talking with some sense over here, okay? I want you to let all you people know. Tell them to meet me every Sunday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time,